Okay, this is now, we are getting closer to our monthly visit. We're on 2 units in Huntsville, Texas. And last time we were talking, there are 13 or plus, maybe more, prison units in this area alone, Huntsville, Texas, which is a historical town, and it has a population of 38,000 people. And this is the outskirts, surrounding areas of Huntsville, Texas. Looks like a village, town. What this looks like. It's a village. I'm riding with a good brother. I'm honored to know him. He introduced me to Fajr, Tajweed Halaka, Quran Halaka after Fajr. He introduced me also to great work of Prison Dawa. Sent me application a year and a half ago, October, and I got set up. And now, alhamdulillah, I'm fully engaged into it, and I go on my own also now. So he will get all the rewards in heaven and here on earth, because he introduced me to this great work of visiting prisons once a month or twice a month, whoever can, of course. So this is getting closer to one of the units. Which one is first? Is Estelle?
Eastham.
First one will be Eastham. We came here last time, and I had shut off the phone, I think at the gate. But this time I may even put it down for a minute to pass the gate, and from gate all the way inside, close to the actual unit of prison, is another mile and a half or 2 miles. So I'd like to see if I could put that in also, because there'll be little pause or dark without stopping it and starting a new video. So if you don't mind that pause, then you will see that also, and look at how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed us with the nice weather, no humidity, no rain, sunshine. We are late a little bit because of the looking for a quick sandwich Subway to pick, which we went, one place was closed, so we went second one. But that's all right. That's part of this adventure once a month. And these people, they already come out, I think, in that prayer hall where they also do the Christian service also. And so when we come there, they allow us to talk to Muslim inmates, and we prepare something very light subject, small, few ayahs of the Quran and few hadiths, and then a Q&A, and of course take their questions. And if some we could answer simpler ones, some detailed one or advanced level questions, we have to take them to our shuyukh in our centers, Islamic centers where we are, and bring those answers next time. So that's how it is done. So that one time I observed him, and also Brother Tanveer Badr, who's 85-year-old. He used to go for 25 years, 4-hour drive one way to Henderson, Texas, from Houston to Bradshaw Unit. And I'm honored that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave me wisdom to give him confidence and peace of mind to retire him peacefully. Otherwise, he was fighting not to retire. He's retired now, mashallah. I see him every Sunday though. He comes for Quranic studies at Bilal Islamic Center. And I think we are coming from different angle, because I've never seen this before. This kind of a church and roads. This is a Northside Baptist Church. So we are coming from different ways this time than the last time. So you will see a different view of this highway, which is single, one way, single other way. And but these are lines in the middle that you will notice that they are open on one side, Then when the curve comes in, then it goes on the other side that you cannot cross at that time. You see the whole signs are, if it's open, now it's closed both sides. You cannot cross right here. That's what the double line means. I have taught somebody how to drive, 20 years ago. So I had to learn this from textbook. So these are those double lines on the road in the middle. When the curve is gone, which is right now, you will notice that there is opening on one side. That means there's a you could make a left from here, right here, because it's opening on this right side and go into that side. And there are some cows and hens here. Hens. I think hens they will say in English something else. Bison, bison. They call hens, bison, bison. Bison.
Not buffalo?
Not buffalo also. There's a buffalo, भैंस को buffalo ही बोलते हैं. Then there's a भैंस which is a bison, bison. Male भैंस.
Male bhais ko bison.
Bison बोलते होंगे. So one day we'll take a look at it, Google it, online how they look like. They call bison, bison. So we are getting closer. And last tape that I made a couple of months ago, which is on YouTube now, on my channel last night, I uploaded. And the title of that is Texas Roads, without showing our face, of course. It's just we are making the movie of the road and our journey, not ourselves. So I posted last night.
In a half mile, turn left onto Farm to Market Road 3478.
So here's a machine guiding us where to make turns and stuff like that. So we live in a luxury of advanced level of navigation assistance. And so that's what the convenience
Turn
is.
left onto Farm to Market Road 3478.
So here you could see that the road is the yellow lane is gone for a little bit altogether because of the turns. So we are going to make a turn. This is street over here, 3478, and probably another 5 or 10 miles. Looks like. So I may stop in the middle a little bit, but at least you'll get whoever the young people who get interested, new millennials, people who are born from 80s to now, which is 39 years old and under, because the current volunteer, they go to the prisons regularly for a long time. Some go for 5 years past, some go for 15, 20 years. Their ages range from 50 to 85. So how old are you, right? How old are you?
56.
So you see, my brother here is 56. So that's what I said on my website and brochure, that our current volunteer ages are from 50 to 85. So that's not right. So we are trying to attract young people to take a look at it as to how you can have a once a month a drive like that for 2-3 hours and drive back 2-3 hours, and that becomes your tafakkur time. Like there's a hadith of Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, which an Afro-American imam quoted a couple weeks ago in a khutbah in the 5th Ward Islamic Center, and Brother Joseph Clark, and I called him next day. I said, I want a copy of it. This is another one here. We will come back to this one, I think. So the hadith was, and one Prophet ﷺ says, we have to look at the reference where it falls in, that it's a better 1 hour's worth of tafakkur or reflection of 1 hour of tadabbur. The word that he really used was a different word. 1 hour of worth reflection is better than, I think he said, 7 years or 70 years worth of worship. Tafakkur of 1 hour. So we are blessed if we are on our own, or we are two by pairs together. We go to as a partners to on this journey. One drives, one is giving company. One gives a little khatra, short one just is there for support. We take turns. On the way back, this becomes that tafakkur that Prophet ﷺ was talking about, 1 hour of tafakkur. So this gives you, see, tafakkur have two sides. One side would be you really are pondering about calculating or making inventory of your good things in your life, and then you are projecting in the future what better you can do to be a better servant, a better husband, better citizen, better in every which way. That's tafakkur. But on the other side, if you are not careful and shaitan gives you company, iblis, a big one or short one, then the tafakkur may turn into fikr. Fikr ho gaya ki ye kya karna hai, what happened to me, why I don't have a house and 4 kids, and why I don't have a dog and Mercedes and other people have. So it'll be like that. Why this and why that? Why I have less than others? So that is a quicksand, a deep down quicksand. It drags you and puts you in there. Then you will be into the problems like maybe blood pressure and diabetes and that kind of things that come from worry. So there are art. There's art of tafakkur, so that you make sure your tafakkur, your pondering, your reflection, tadabbur, of while you have free time like this, alone time, it does not turn into the stressful time of your worries and why people are saying this about you. List is long. It's like an encyclopedia, a huge one, volume of worry and volume of grief and anger and that area. So we are very fortunate that Allah Subhanahu wa Taala has save us from that kind of situation. So we enjoy the scene on the way towards our work in the prison, and on the way back also. Of course, we just tape a little bit, but because we cannot tape 3 hours here because of the same scene. But we wanted to show a sample of how it is to travel on this volunteer work of prison visits, how it looks like, and how the scene is. Bridges and trees and birds and this blue sky. And look at this. There's the water over here, and water over here. That's water over here. SubhanAllah, amazing chill that comes from our childhood. I think all of us have done some kind of swimming in small rivers. I think no matter where you're from, we have done some. Even though I was almost drowned one time, but we all have swim in rivers. Not in the big cities. Yes, we came, and then we have swim in the pools, but there's nothing like swimming in the river. So this is how it looks like, and already it's 13 minutes. So far I have a tape, and as I said earlier, I don't want to make it too long off the tape because it's all the same, but it's beautiful. Even though it's similar turns and similar trees and similar sky, however, it is just the time spent, and this kind of scene makes it more relaxing. Once a month that we do. Of course we do twice a month, of course, because Brother Azhar goes with Brother Rizwan third Saturday of the month also, which I understand he will not be going next third Saturday because Brother Rizwan is traveling overseas, but Brother Azhar will be by himself. He had asked me and I had said yes right away with excitement. Then I realized what's happening with me on that Saturday next week, 21st. So I have to respectfully apologize to him.
Continue straight.
But as I say, this is doable once you do this together, two people. Then you could do by yourself also once in a while. So that's why it's a good idea to pair up first with someone. So that becomes the journey becomes more easy, I think, and also enjoyable. That way we also bond as a buddies and a friends by knowing a little bit of each other each trip, a little bit a glimpse of our past, what experiences that we have, good, bad, or ugly, that makes us bond. That's what is missing in the modern societies. People do not bond properly. Everybody's ajnabi. Even if we pray together, we're ajnabi. We just pray Assalamu alaikum and go. So it's a good idea to, from similar faith we are and similar, cultures we have, and similar goals we have, to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in our volunteerism and our other works. So why not find this kind of reasons, excuses, or chances, opportunities to work together and spend time together, also sitting next to each other. One drives, the one sit next to other, and we'll go from there. So how far more it is? Kitna hour hai abhi?
8 minutes.
8 more minutes. This is 8 more minutes. Right now it's a 16 minutes. So we'll just when I reach there, I'll just put this phone down a little bit and see if they will not see that. But of course they will not mind, because we have to go in, and then when we go in, they know it. We have to take everything and leave it in the car, so they will not mind. But what I'm going to taping name at the gate though. But I will put the phone down for a minute. Then 3 or 4 more minutes, we'll see the outside of the prison, actual prison. Between a gate and prison, there's as I said earlier, maybe 2 miles of empty, agricultural land actually, where prisoners, I think they do the growing of fruits and vegetables and crops, and also raise the animals, that kind of thing. So that way it could be something they are learning, a trade of how to grow from the earth, and make it profitable. So that is the use of that land, which is acres and acres and acres around that prison, actual prison. So that's what you will see, and I think I'm doing a good job holding it in a way. It's straight and it does not move too much, even though I'm not a professional movie taker. But I wanted to do this, and whoever watches this as a new person interested in prison, Dawa volunteer work like this, you could fast forward and see a little bit, and then at the end you could come across that last part, which I will be doing it in 5 minutes from now. 3 minutes from now, I think we are almost there. That you will see how much time, what it is. The drive from the gate where we answer questions, who you are,
In a
why
half
you are
mile,
going,
turn left.
and so from there to the actual prison walls, you will see that. So I think we are almost there. I see the quarters now. I see the familiarity. These are the quarters of people who work here, the security officers or prisoner guards that you could call them. They live here. Some live outside. Some live here.
Turn left.
So here's how the gate looks like, which I remember I have done this before a couple of months ago, but this is how it looks like. So we're gonna go here, and this is how it is, and I'm gonna put this camera down now.
Continue straight.
This is the prison. I'm gonna put it down for a minute, because we don't want these guards to see that, and we're gonna tell them who we are.
We are volunteer.
Volunteers?
Yes.
You guys on for visitation?
No.
No, volunteers.
So right on.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
Thank you. So you see, when we say we are volunteers, we go on through without checking the car, opening the hood, that kind of thing, because they know there are quite a few, not just us, quite a few volunteers that go. So this is how it looks like from inside. Now we are in the gate, and these are the acres and acres and acres and acres and acres of, you see the far away, like maybe 80 acres looks like. Far away, acres and acres and acres of land, green land, which they've prisoners farm here, and you will also see some bisons or hens, and also you will see the maybe cows and that kind of thing. So this is how the road looks like, which is close to 2 miles, I think. I walk in the miles after Fajr, so I know it's not 1 mile, it's about 3 miles maybe. So that's when I'll put this phone down, I'll shut it off, and I'll leave the phone in the car and everything in the car. Actually, just take the driver's license with me, maybe a folder with me inside, and my driver license. That's it. And then so far as how we do inside, there's a video on my prisondawa.com website, which a CNN lady came in. देखा था आपने? Have you seen it? आपने देखा नहीं? So on my website there's a CNN documentary how the Muslim prisons inmates are praying, and what are they doing, how they are successful, why they are looking forward to how Islam has affected them. This is cotton, by the way. Kapas, cotton. You see cottons, miles and miles and miles and miles and miles and miles cotton. Oh, by the way, I worked in a cotton factory in 1967. I used to work all night to count the camels who were carrying the cotton bales. So this is I was a camel counter, big counter. So look at that. So this is how the cotton looks like, and this is where there are quarters on the right side, which are for the inmates who have qualified to be outside of prison but still inside this facility, but their quarters there outside, they call them something. क्या कहते हैं उनको? They call them trustee. So they are being trusted to be like a part of admin and outside and come and go as freely back and forth from their quarters like that to the actual prison, which you will see in a minute. And there's a speed bump right here. See, so now that means that now you have to. Kids are playing here too because there's a quarters. People are living here. Children are living there. So this is how it looks like, and you will see the glimpse, just a sample of a prison actual facility, which hosts about maybe 1,000 prisons. हजार कर सकते हैं ज़्यादा prisons. Yeah, more than 1,000. So these are the trustee quarters right here. They are being trusted because they qualified being a good inmate. And here's that prison. You see the barbed wires, and on the top there will be a guard over there. Further down, we have to flag at him and show him or her. There are a lot of female guards, by the way. Our driver's license, ID, and they will open the gate, number one. Then there are 3 gates we go through. Then one of the gates
In 600 feet, your destination will be on the left.
Okay, so here's our destination on the left. So see the guard up there on the top. That's the guard sitting over there, and I hope he or she does not mind me holding this thing here like that for a little bit. So we're gonna go further down, and we'll park right here with this a visitor. So now I'm going to shut it off. Here's a visitor parking, and I'm going to shut it off and we'll go to work. So thank you for seeing.